What up, it's your boy Wisdom, and you are now tapped into Words with Wisdom. You already know it's your boy Wisdom, Words with Wisdom show. I'm here with my bro, Jersey legend, PBM Louie, Beers and Bottles.
What's up, big Brody? I love you, man. What's
you
up?
You already know the shit, bro. What's going on?
Cancer brother.
Facts. Hey, listen, so with the Beers and Bottles, the podcasting, you seem to made that your heart took off from that.
Right.
Because I got information. That you're a rapper as well.
Right, absolutely.
So, what made you pursue that avenue instead of showing your rap?
You know, it costs so much. A lot of people don't really understand how much things cost. Me doing the music, I'm putting out 100, 150 grand a year. Maybe in some years, maybe 70. And then you trying to maintain that and keep going. It's kind of hard to maintain that. And also with the podcast moving. So I took a lot of losses in 2021, 22. I lost my truck, got crashed up, you know what I mean? Things got stolen, a couple of houses, you know what I mean? Didn't go right how I was supposed to go, and street stuff happened, you know what I mean? So I retired from the streets and everything, and my money was funny. So I had to figure out what I'm gonna invest my time to. The music I already streamlined, so I'm already getting X amount of streams yearly, you know what I mean? So it was making money on its own without me even investing to it. And I had started this project in 2022. This says 2023 now, 2024 at the time. So I said to myself, you know, I just gotta keep going forward, pushing forward. And that was the thing I stuck to because it kind of was calling me. It was kind of like a calling for me. And I felt like it was a better thing. And it didn't cost as much to invest in. You know what I mean?
And how did my bro GL, like how did you and him decide, all right, this is who I'm going to rock with, it's going to be my partner, we're going to take this, you know what I mean? And how did the name Beers and Bottles come up?
So, you know, I knew bro 20 years, you know what I mean? You know, just like same way with you. I knew you all years. So, man, I knew bro 20 years, you know, as the rapping was starting to slow down, like I said to you, I said, yo, you know what? Let me try to do a podcast. And I was, you know what I mean? I had a podcast network called 10,000 Hours of Network. Remember, I had like 20 podcasts coming at me. So I was even trying to get bro, you know what I mean, to come and do a podcast with me, right? At the space, like, to come pay me. And I had 10 to 15 podcasts paying me to come up there, you know what I mean, and do their podcast at my station. But in order to get the station lit, I felt like I needed to create one to make it boom.
Makes sense.
And so that's how Beards and Bottles was, you know what I mean, from its inception came from 10,000 Hours, the network. You know what I mean? It was one of those types of things. Build the network up, but only way I can push the network is through a channel, right? Which is 10,000 Hours of network through my product, which is Beers and Bottles. You know what I mean?
So the money is all circulating and it's coming right back.
Exactly.
You're keeping everything. You don't have no middleman.
No, it's no middleman. Everything me. What's that shit Nipsey was saying? He said he fully integrated. We record here. I own the equipment. We edit in here. Everything is in-house.
Okay, got it. Now let me ask you this: your street ties. You said you retired from the streets and everything.
Yeah, outside.
But honestly, doesn't that help your brand as far as, I mean, you being who you are? You're respected in the streets, and your guests that you can pull certain guests on your show that other people can't get.
Right.
So do you feel like that helps your brand, your street ties?
I think the street tie helped my brand for what it did as far as, you know, being outside and being amongst you know, the members, the guys. I still love the guys, but the guys and being outside in the streets is not business. It don't pay me nothing. You get what I'm saying? Just being honest with you. You know, you being outside, it got my name moving, but the people want to see product. It's the members that's bigger than me, and as far as, you know what I mean, being outside in the streets, as far as status wise. But it's not niggas that's more, you know what I mean, outside doing a business like me. I mean, if you want to move your business around, then you got to come outside and actually move around. That has nothing to do with the streets. Outside in the streets and outside with my business are two different things. So I'm still outside with the business. I'm still moving where I'm supposed to be moving at, but it's just totally different. You know what I mean? The streets help me, you know what I mean, I guess give me status and being outside and so on and so forth, and make money on that aspect, but it didn't help my life outside of that. Like, the streets is only good in the streets. It's not good nowhere else. Okay, now there's also the fact that you're a married man now and a father. That also play into your cutting, like, back in the streets. That's the first and number one determining factor of everything I do from the first time I wake up. When I open my eyes in the morning, what my wife and my children, what I got going on, in that order. You know what I mean? Figure those things out. And then from there, you know, everything else is all part of the plate. The streets was part of the plate. When I'm not making money, it's not making sense. I've been just a gang member for years. I'm not a gang banger. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm 39 years old. I'm not a kid. You feel what I'm saying? So having conversations with the youth, it's more so helping me move things forward. You know what I mean? That grows me. So I'm gonna be outside trying to give guys healthy conversations about moving things from the streets and still be outside banging like I was banging out there. It was different because when I was banging, I was going hard. But when I'm not banging no more, those days over. You feel me? So
you can't contradict yourself by still being out there.
And how I'm gonna have one conversation with them on this hand and still outside trying to sell this to the people? I can't do it.
I got you. And with the youth today, the mindset of the youth is different, I believe, from when we was coming up.
Absolutely.
I think the mindset is different. The values are different. What is your advice to them about even going that avenue?
Let me say this to guys. When I was younger, 1999, 2000, 98, when I first started selling drugs, 98, 99, 2000, around that time, it's so long ago, I really remember, right? I did it out of necessity. Foster home kid, not many families, very poor, didn't have nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So I did it to make money. I needed to feed myself. I needed to eat. I needed to do those things. You get what I'm saying? So I had to do it. At least I felt like. Now, as I go older in life, it was no need to. Nowadays, guys are standing on the corner making $300. You can do that at a job. Like, this is one of the worst jobs I ever picked, right? Because now it comes an addiction. You start making money, it start going crazy, right? But then now it's what they not gonna tell you is ups, but it's downs. And some people just never get back up. And a lot of people not built for that. If your daddy was a worker and he went to work, he wasn't a hustler, he wasn't even trying to go get no houses or wasn't trying to open no businesses, or wasn't trying, you don't come from that lineage. It's your job to try to build those things up. 95% of the time, if you don't come from that lineage, then you ain't gonna be a real good hustler because you don't really know how to get money like that. So my advice to you is, the young guys, the young boys, you don't need to do those things now. There's so much information now. There's so many different things that you can do now. Different avenues to make money that I didn't have, that you guys have now. So being in the street should be your very, 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 very last option. I don't judge nobody. I'm just telling you right now, if you're a smart individual, you think you're a smart individual, you wouldn't be outside selling nothing. I mean, if you don't got emotion already, something that you ain't been in for years, don't even deal with it.
All right, last but not least, you had an event not too long ago. I don't know, it was about a year ago, where you had the stage. You had the stage, and it was an open show where you had the audience and you had a panel,
live podcast.
When can we see that again?
So we do it. We do this shit 2 times a year, right?
Okay.
So we build it up. The first year we had 65 people, right? That's the first live. Okay. The second live we had 120 people, right? The third live we just did 265 people, and it was mad people at the door that couldn't get in. So the next live we anticipating 400 to 500 people. We growing our audience organically. You get what I'm saying? Not just with conversation, but product. You know what I mean? We giving you some of the best product. You know what I mean? We bringing up some of the best guests, and we having some of the best fun. You know what I mean? We having some of the best times, and we being consistent. This is our 3rd year, bro. 3rd year. We got 4 live podcasts in. It's just been a great thing, and we still got low followers. We like almost at 9,000 followers, right? But we average like 100, 150 comments. We average about 450,000 views a month. You feel me? And we averaging about and that's on Instagram. On YouTube, we averaging probably like 600,000 views a month. You get what I'm saying? We moving. We definitely moving. So we moving in the right direction. I'll give myself another 2 years. We'll start, being in a space where, we be mentioned on the daily. You know what I mean?
Okay. And me, myself, at my show, because I don't even want to actually just be labeled a podcast. I want to tap into every aspect of it. I want to interview politicians,
right.
mayors, things of that nature. And how you looking at how you're approaching your show, do you see like yourself, like are you open to any type of a guest, or do you screen your guests really pretty bad?
It's be both. My shit is a lifestyle podcast, so it ain't about how many followers you got. It's about the lifestyle you live. You could have been the mayor, you could have been whatever you could have been.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you come up here, you get the good conversations, the great stories. We move on the people. That's what we do. We move the people through story. But when you look at the bio, it says good conversations cultivated with a cold drink. You know what I mean? We have Mike Ruger up there. We drunk as hell. I'm peeing on the side. We having fun. We just talking crazy. Just different types of, but we having those real life conversations, just authentic shit. You know what I mean? So we could be all walks of life.
I got it. Fuck all the small talk. My boy PBM Room, beers and bottles. Make sure you follow the homie GL, L Wisdom, Words of Wisdom. Salute, bro. I love you.
Love you more. Handsome brother.